Wait, were you actually going to say something? Because I didn't have anything to like start with.
I'm putting on Aquaphor. Sorry.
Okay,
I was
that's
actually doing something.
not.
And so I contemplated like jumping over the porch, and I was like, can I do this without hurting myself? And the answer wasn't immediately yes. And I was like, let's not do that. She does call me baby girl sometimes too, but she means it when she says it. I say it like
a fuckboy that doesn't even mean it and just says it to make them feel nice
hey,
about
baby
themselves.
girl. Anyways.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the HTS Podcast. My name is Oscar. This is my sister, Sophia. This is our podcast. It's called the HTS Podcast. HTS, no I. Sophia. Wait, were you actually going to say something? Because I didn't have anything to like start with specifically.
I'm putting on Aquaphor. Sorry.
Okay,
I was
that's
doing something.
that's not what I mean by something. You fucking asshole. Anyways.
No, I do have a story.
No.
Like, actually.
Do you have it written down?
I have it.
Okay.
It's written down right here.
Because real quick, I want to hash this out because I don't like you guys. If you know me personally,
like you guys, me guys, or you guys, the people watching. You
when
guys?
I say you guys,
you talking about your family.
I'm usually talking about you and Celeste mostly, and then maybe other people close to us. You know what I mean?
No.
Yes, you
We're
do.
perfect.
You fucking
And you
asshole.
should
Anyways,
just love us.
right? If you know me personally, you know how everybody like thinks to themselves and like ponders stuff or like thinks about like a conversation they need to have or like this or like that. I do that out loud. And I think, to my understanding, everybody kind of does that out loud sometimes when they're alone. I do that out loud even if I'm around other people, right?
In public.
I've done this for I don't know how long. My family insists on continuing to act like it's a new thing or like it's surprising or like it's fucking meh, right? Here's the thing.
I don't.
My stupid ass sisters, this one and the other one, they think it's so funny to like insert themselves into my conversation with myself. And I'm not amused at all.
I just want to be included, man.
So they think it's hilarious and they do it all the time. And I'll be muttering to myself and I'll be like, whatever. Right now, what the fuck did I say? What did I say? Damn. Bro, I notice how beaner I am when I edit these videos because I'll say shit wrong. And then I'm like, I know 10 times out of 10, that's the wrong way to say it. And then I'll just do it sometimes when I'm on camera.
Do I sound real beaner sometimes?
Nah, I think I do it more than you, which is crazy. With S's lately. Like I'll say looser instead of loser.
What a loser.
Yeah, like that. Like, anyways, right now I was muttering to myself and I said something about like, can't stop. And then Sophia was like, what can't you stop? And I'm like, I'm not talking to you. Fucking asshole. Leave me alone.
We're just on FaceTime together talking.
Yeah, but I wasn't talking to her. She knows that.
But what
anyways,
if you were?
That shit pisses me off.
And besides, that's just rude. We're talking to each other, and
no, we weren't. There's lulls in the conversation. I was making the fucking shake. Sophia was getting ready too.
We'll be talking.
Why do you have a Band-Aid? Oh, never mind. I know why.
We'll talk about that right now. Anyways. Okay. No, we'll talk about that right now. Anyways.
Don't make that face. I know what it is. No. That's the thumbnail.
Anyways. Picture it. I was on FaceTime with mom originally. I had FaceTime mom, but then Celeste was there, right? And then we were just talking and they're like, oh, no, they FaceTimed me. I was like, how did we get on FaceTime? Anyways, this is all irrelevant. Mom FaceTimed me, right? And I was like, hey, baby girl. And she was like, hey, like what's like the best sushi place to like get?
You called her baby girl?
Yeah, she's my baby girl. Okay. Anyways.
No, I was just clarifying.
What's it called? Oh, yeah, she does call me baby girl sometimes too. Anyways. But she means it when she says it. I say it like. Anyways.
Like a fuckboy that doesn't even mean it and just says it to make them feel nice about themselves.
Hey, baby girl. Anyways.
Okay, that's going to be the thumbnail and the title.
Anyways, this is all irrelevant. What is it called? She's like, what's the best place to get sushi? And I was like, oh, like, what's your favorite place to get sushi? Like, over in, like, El Paso, our hometown? And I was just like,
that's what I was going to ask. Were you asking her or was she asking you? I lost that part.
She was asking me.
She was asking you, where's the best place to get sushi in El Paso?
Yeah. And then I was just like, oh, and she's like, but in Horizon. And I was like, oh.
That's very restrictive.
That's very restrictive.
And
then I was just talking about, I was like, oh, like, there's Sunny's, and then there's this sushi plug, like, right? Just, like, talking. And then Celeste... We're talking about like good places, you know what I mean?
No, the other one by Dutch Bros.
Like,
yeah, that place is good, but it's expensive.
It's expensive. Mom has already sworn off that place because the last 3 times that she's gotten sushi rolls there, like they're like all like weak and they fall apart, and she's like, it's too expensive to be like
shitty,
you know, which like valid. Anyways, and then we're just like talking about sushi, right? And then I started talking about like, oh my god, like, because I'm about to go back there so that I could walk for graduation. Like I already graduated, but since I'm like I graduated from a trade school, the official ceremony is like already after, right? So I'm about to go back. And I was like, I have no idea what I'm going to wear. Like, it's so hot. Like, right? And then I was like, I don't even have, like, shorts to wear. Like, and then Celeste was like, you're going to wear shorts? Oh, what a whore. And I was just like, ah! And I was like, ah! And then Mom
Shorts are slutty again?
And Mom, well, she's just kidding. She's just kidding, by the way.
No, but anyways, back in the day.
Mom went like, you're wearing shorts right now. And she's like, and half of your butt cheeks are like falling out of the shorts. And then Mom went, and then Celeste was like, oh. And then I went, you know what? I believe it. Because Celeste's got a fat ass. Right? And then Mom, she was like, oh, no, like, that's mean. Like, don't say that.
Fucking old lady.
And then immediately Celeste was like, no, mom, like,
she's
that's
not
a compliment.
A
like
ass.
back, she was like, back in the day, like having a big butt wasn't like attractive or in or whatever, but like nowadays, like that's a compliment.
That's always been a compliment.
I was like, yeah, I'm saying that she has a fat ass, not that she is a fat ass. It's not the same. And then me and Celeste were just dying though, because like you could tell she was like no, like you took it too far. Like,
she didn't just call her a whore. Like,
yeah. Well, anyways, I thought it was funny.
That's hilarious. That reminds me, actually. I love when my mom insults my sisters, because like she fucking means that shit. It's so funny. Our family talks a lot of shit, right?
Nuh-uh.
And especially like between me and my dad, especially over like within the family as a whole and over the course of our lifetimes, a lot of shit talking, right? And usually my dad is the one talking shit, and usually it's to me, right? Like my dad talks more shit than my mom, and my dad talks more shit to me than he does to my sisters, right? Mm-hmm. But to like kind of step out of that for a second and to have mom talk shit to you guys, it's fucking amazing. Cause again, like I said, my mom, you know how we've said it on this podcast before, I don't like when Sophia says pussy, because she means that shit. She says it with her whole fucking chest, right? That's how my mom calls my sisters bitches. Like, she fucking means that shit. She says it with her chest, and it's like, it's hilarious. I love it. So anyways, I bet when she called Celeste a whore, she said that shit with her chest.
Celeste called me a whore.
And then mom called Celeste a whore because Celeste was like, oh, you're a whore for wearing shorts. And then mom, you told the story, Sophia. How the fuck?
She didn't say whore straight out. She said, you're the one, she implied. But she was like, you're the one wearing shorts right now.
Anyways, how the fuck are you wearing shorts? Your graduation?
No, not to my actual graduation. Just, I'm going to be there for more than just my, like, walking day.
Then why do you bring up the fact that you're walking? Why didn't you just say, oh, we were talking about it because I was going to be in town? You implied that you were going to wear shorts to the graduation.
No, I didn't.
Anyways, what are you going to wear?
Explaining.
What are you going to wear? Fuck, I just realized I have to wear something. Like put together, like, you know what I mean? Like, I gotta figure out what.
That was such an ugly noise. Anyways, anyways, I think I'm gonna wear a white dress because my gown is like royal blue.
Oh, you have a gown?
Which limits. What do you think? I'm just gonna walk in like a dress? Dumb. Anyways, but I think I'm gonna wear like a white dress under it, or like beige-ish, like a kind of like neutral tone, because I feel like
you already have what you're gonna wear. Or are you gonna buy something?
I'm gonna buy something when I go back in town. What?
Nothing. I just like making you feel uncertain about things. I really do, and it's so easy. It's so
I
fun.
know.
Like, Sophia. I feel like generally speaking, Sophia has a pretty high self-esteem, and she's not very easily like.
I'm a bad bitch.
She's not very easily like.
With a baddie friend.
The foundation of that self-esteem isn't very easily trembled, but like when I do it, like I can fucking like.
Sorry for caring about your opinion, you fucking asshole.
Nah, but it's funny, you know what I mean? Like, but no, but it's weird because sometimes she don't give a fuck about my opinion, and that's just annoying as fuck. Not because I'm always trying to make her insecure. But
He
like,
is.
no, like there was one time, and I remember this. I remember this kind of.
I swear to God, if you tell the fucking pool story, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
No, I don't give a fuck about that story.
Okay,
So
fine.
there are so many experiences or interactions we've had that mean way more to you than they do to me. I forget the pool story exists. Anyways, no, there was one time we were at like JCPenney or Kohl's or some shit, and we were shopping for like general like kind of nicer winterish clothes, like stuff to wear for like Thanksgiving or Christmas or this or that. And there was this one sweater, and it was like an off-white. I don't know if beige. Beige is a little darker, maybe like a cream color. And like it was an off-white sweater, and it was like not super fluffy, but kind of, but like a little puffier. And I thought Sophia would have looked so pretty in it. And I was like, how about this? And I'm like, this is nice. Like this fits the occasion, and I think it would suit your fucking pale ass and like blah 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 blah. And she was like, that shit's ugly. I don't want that. And I was like, well, fuck you then, fucking bitch. Like,
I was about to say, you're explaining all of this, right?
and you're thinking
And
to
I
yourself,
thought-
this is fucking. That sounds ugly.
No. You're explaining all of this, right? And in my head, because for whatever reason, I thought the story was gonna go. I put something on, and I was like, "What do you think?" And you're like, "That shit's ugly." And I was like, "Man, fuck you! Like, I like it anyways." And I thought that was the trajectory of the story. So you're describing the sweater, and I'm like, I have no fucking sweaters that look like that. Like the fucking fuzzy, like I fucking hate those sweaters.
Not
like,
fuzzy,
what
not
you...
fuzzy, but like it had some weight to it, you know?
Yeah. But anyways, you're like describing the sweater, and I was like, I have nothing in my closet that look like.
You're like, I would never wear that.
Yeah. And then you finished it, and I was like,
I was like,
Dang.
how about this? And she was like, I don't know. And she kind of kept like, and I'm like, you don't want to just like try it on? And she was like, no, not really. And I was like, and then sometimes I'm like, are you gonna be able to find one in time? And then she's like, and all freaking out and shit. Oh, but you already looked for one in Minnesota, huh? And you couldn't find one?
Not one that I like. Dress shopping's so hard.
Damn. I wrote some stuff down to talk about this week. Oh, okay, no, I remember it. I always make notes that are not like extensive enough to where I read them later.
Sense.
No, to where I read them later and I don't know what I was talking about. You know what I mean?
It's funny. Yeah.
You want to look? This is the note. This is the note I have.
I'll tell you what the story is.
No, I already remember what it is, but at first I was reading and I
Okay,
was
let
like,
me
what
see
the
how
fuck?
accurate it is.
Little bitch cooking gloves, little bitch friends.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. That story. That story was funny though.
Sophia has been on her like cooking journey, right? Since she moved out on her own and has to cook her own food. And so she's been doing a bunch of baking. She started making sourdough and like butter, and like she wants to make like regular bread and like peanut butter from scratch and like all this farmer ass shit, right? And then
I don't want to make peanut butter from scratch. I have peanut butter that has less added sugars than like the normal.
do you not have an interest in making some from scratch one day?
Not really. Not
Liar.
peanut butter.
Liar. Anyways,
I
I
do
thought you
wanna
wanted
make
to make
sour cream,
a peanut butter jelly sandwich from scratch.
No,
You said that.
because then I'd have I want to make jelly.
Man, fuck you. Anyways, what was I talking about? So she's been having to cook
Bitches.
and bake and just do shit, right? And then
Yeah.
she was talking about how she doesn't like cooking, and she was like, I think I'm gonna buy cooking gloves, because I think part of why I don't like cooking is that it's like a
the
sensory
texture.
issue, is like the
Yeah.
texture of stuff, or like it's cold, or like it's slimy, or like it's this or it's that, and that's
Yeah.
part of what bothers me about it. So I'm gonna buy cooking gloves so I
Yeah.
could do more cooking, right? And then I was
Yeah.
like, maybe if you just stop being a little bitch, you would be able to cook. And then Sophia, in a completely uncalled for fashion, turned it around and she was like, maybe if you stop being a little bitch, you would have friends. And I was like, we weren't even talking about that. What the fuck? That was so unnecessary. You want to cook more, and it's just this simple little thing. Anyways,
And you want to make friends.
I don't want to make friends. I need them.
That's depressing.
I know.
Speaking of, I got gloves.
Little bitch.
Not anymore. Two bad bitches. Two bad bitches. Two bad bitches. And a bad friend. I want to listen to that song.
Anyways, you know what else I wrote down? Like I said,
There's multiple things.
Sophia
Like he said,
is an
me.
aspiring farmer.
Aspiring farmer.
She's about to go back into town, right? In 2 days. I'm about to go back into town this week as well, because it's Sophia's graduation. My mom expects her to attend, which means she expects me to attend, which means I'm going back into town, right? So generally speaking, there's like packing and like travel stuff to do, right? Sophia was showing me the other day. She was like, "Look it, I bought these little travel size bottles." She was like, "One for my shampoo, one for this bullshit." It doesn't matter. It doesn't fucking matter what it was for. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. You're disrupting the story for no fucking reason. You guys are gonna see how fucking irrelevant her disruption was. She bought three. She had 3 bottles, and she was
one
like,
for my face
one
oil,
for this, one for that,
my face wash,
and one for my fucking sourdough starter or my sourdough discard or whatever the fuck. I don't know the difference, but one of them's for fucking sourdough. See how it doesn't fucking matter what the other 2 are? The reason I'm bringing this up is because Sophia's a fucking farmer who is buying a little travel size bottle so she can bring starter with her so she can make bread while she's in town.
Our tia expects bread. I can't let her down.
What do you mean? Since when? Did she say anything?
Bruh, I can't let her down. She hasn't said anything.
Shit. You're full of shit. My tia hasn't requested it.
No. She's said, she's like, oh, like I want to. She's said to my face before.
What?
When we're on FaceTime. She's like, oh, like I really want to try the bread. And then I went, don't worry, Babygirl. I'll make you some when I go.
And then did she say like okay or like ooh yay?
Well,
but she didn't explicitly like request that you make bread while you're there. No.
But I already said I would, so like now I got to.
Oh,
I'm a man of my word.
Now you're a man of your fucking word.
There.
Anyways, that's how much of a farmer Sophia is. She travels with starter. That's ridiculous.
And I'm gonna leave a little starter jar in the fridge so that when I'm back, I could just make some.
How fucking annoying, right? These sourdough ass motherfuckers are obligating other people to keep her starter alive so that she can make bread. Hey. You're not even going back into town until October.
It's my mother.
You're not even.
And besides, it's not.
Mom's not a person.
Anyways, it just sticks in the fridge. Like you literally don't have to do anything except don't take it out of the fridge. Like,
why don't you just bring your little starter bottle with you the next time you're there, which isn't going to be for another 6 months.
Nah.
You look like a fucking camel, bro. Like. Anyways, Sophia's a farmer. It's fucking gross. When are you getting chickens?
When I get a husband who buys me a house and builds me a chicken pen.
Chicken coop?
And I learned the difference between a chicken pen and a chicken coop.
I don't think you'll learn the difference. Anyways,
then
why don't you build a chicken coop? What the fuck? Like a strong, independent woman.
Because I don't want to be a strong, independent woman.
That's nice.
For that, at least.
Anyways. Okay, what were you gonna say? Wait, did you have other stories? You said, hold on. Yesterday you said that you have plenty of stuff to tell me today. So go.
My plenty of stuff is 2 stuff, and I told you one, so let me tell you the other. I don't know, like it's just fun. Like it feels like so douchey, but like, you know.
No.
Try it.
You just didn't give a fuck about my answer. You just right back to it. Like, nah, I don't want to do it because this is the type of shit. This is the type of shit. Honestly, you know what? This is the type of shit where no matter how well I do or don't do it, you're gonna tell me I look stupid, and I'm just gonna feel bad about myself. So I don't want to do it.
Well, you look stupid regardless if you're doing it or not.
See,
so just do
like
it.
I just said.
Nah. I for real wasn't. But like,
no.
That's what I'll be.
I know you.
That's what I'll be.
And I know this is that type of thing. I don't believe you when you say what you would or would have done. I know what you would have done. You know what I mean? Anyways, tell the other thing. Stop snapping, you fucking douche.
Rude. So, I have a Band-Aid on my finger. Look, it's my finger, and there's a Band-Aid on it.
That's the other story?
Yeah. Very important life things happening here. So, I have a wart on my pinky, and I was like, hey, I don't want a wart on my pinky anymore. So, I got these, like, wart removal like Band-Aid thing, and I put it on my thing. And apparently you're supposed to leave it on for 24 hours and then like replace it, and you keep doing that until like the wart falls off. And like yesterday I put it on, right? And I was like, okay. And I was like, I don't like feel like, I don't know, it just felt like putting on a Band-Aid. But this morning I woke up and it felt a little tingly, and I'm like, oh my god, is it doing something? Like, you know what I mean? And there's like a little circle where like, I don't know if you could see it that well, but there's a little circle where it had like some kind of liquidy like paste kind of thing there that I had to put like the wart like right there. You get me? But I keep fucking with it because it's like squishy. Like like the rest is sticky, but that little part's like squishy, and I keep like and then it keeps getting all tingly, and I'm like, maybe I should stop doing that. Like I don't know if I'm like fucking this up, but it's so fun. I'm just like, you know.
That's fucking gross. Anyways.
And you want me?
How do
I
you know
have
it's a
another
wart?
one because it looks like a wart.
What do warts look like?
Like warts, like little
That's
bumps.
not a
like,
fucking answer. So then,
anyways, look, hold on.
I
Look, I have another
some.
one. I have another one. Look, well, this one looks a little different because I think it's being suffocated right now. But I have another one. Look right there. Can you see?
You have two on the same finger?
Yeah,
Ew.
right there. But I decided to go with this one first, just because apparently the longer it's bit, eventually it should just like fall off on their own. But like I'm tired of waiting, you know. And I've had this one for like 1 year already, and this one for like a couple months. And I was like, apparently, like the less time they've been like there, the quicker it'll like fall off. So I'm trying to get this done before graduation. But I did notice this one started to look like a little white, and I'm like, oh, because apparently another method is to just put duct tape over it, and like it suffocates the wart, and then it like pops off.
So what is a wart? Like fundamentally, like
I don't really know.
Is it alive?
No.
Does it like where does it come from? You know what I mean? Like how does it happen?
The soul. It's all of your bad misdeeds showing up on your skin, and you're like, you see, if you're a shitty person, you're gonna have shitty looking things on your skin. Be better, and it's a reminder.
So you're
a good person.
Shitty?
Just twice in my life, you know. And I'm removing it.
Where does it come from? Your soul?
No, but for real, I don't know.
Sophia's in the medical field, but she has no
I'm
useful
into
knowledge. Fucking whack. Anyways. There's a girl that works
that
at the gym.
really good.
There's a girl that works at the gym, and I think she has an Awala water bottle like that because it was right there on the desk, and then I saw it, and then I was thinking about being like, is that an Awala? And then if she was gonna be like, yeah, I was gonna be like, my sister has one, and it was be like, okay, cool. And then the conversation ended in my head there. The conversation in my head ended there, but then it just reminded me of the conversation we had about the Awala when we were recording, and I was like, yeah, you look like you got chlamydia, blah blah blah. And I was like, nah, I don't know how to bring that story. Yeah, I'm like, I don't know how to tie that into this general conversation. So like,
probably not.
Never mind. I'm just gonna keep walking. And anyways, Awala, stop fucking eating. I feel like, honestly, I think you eat on the podcast just like out of habit. Like you just don't know what to do with yourself. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Like you can't just be there. Like if I'm rambling, telling a story, you can't just sit there and listen to it. You know?
I will listen.
But you can't just sit there and listen while not doing anything else. No,
I can.
Nah, I don't believe it.
I can.
Anyways, what are we doing when we get back or when we're in town? Hold on? Do you have a list of things you want to do while you're in town?
Yeah.
But that's anyways.
I want to eat a lot, and you're gonna do it with me.
No, anyways, no.
Yeah, all of the things I want to do is like.
Like what?
I want to go to Mi Cabaña. I want to go to Sushi Plug. I want to go to fucking other places.
Wait, have you been to the new place? Have you been to the new?
I want to go to the taco fish place.
No,
yeah.
Well, hold on.
Fish taco. Taco fish? Fish. Big Oscar's new favorite taco place. Okay.
Which one is it?
The one where they put fishes inside.
Final answer. Yes. Final answer.
Hold on. I'm gonna. Okay. Hold on. Fish tacos. Taco fish. Fish. Stop laughing. I'm trying to concentrate. Not funny.
Look how stressed out she is.
I'm gonna go with taco fish because Taco Bell has taco and then the thing.
You're so fucking stupid.
Is that wrong?
Yes, it's wrong.
No.
You guys don't get. Tacos. I already told you it's wrong. It's too late.
No.
You guys don't necessarily know. We talked about this on one of the earliest episodes, but we'll mention it again because it never stops being funny. Sophia has a tendency to
barely
miss the phrasing of English, right? She phrases it like a fucking Mexican, even though she doesn't speak Spanish. So she always switches things around, right? So like fish tacos. It's a fish taco restaurant. We bought fish tacos. You say fish tacos. Sophia says fish shit tacos. Like taco fish. I want to go to the taco fish place. We got some taco fishes, right? Anyways, or she'll say shit like instead of, oh, I bought some chicken breast, she'll say, I bought some breast chicken, which is ridiculous. Or she'll say,
you said chicken breast, and I was like,
she was like,
wrong. I thought you were saying it like
I was saying it wrong the way you would say it wrong. Or she'll say, like, my favorite one is chicken parmesan. She'll say, she always calls it Parmesan chicken.
It doesn't. It sounds right.
Well, Parmesan chicken.
Right.
Parmesan chicken is the only one that I'll give you where it's like, yes, typically with standard English phrasing, that's how you would say it. But like we said last time we had this conversation, some phrases or some words in English are just adapted straight over from where they start, from where they originated. They're not translated, right?
Well, that's stupid.
Like cul-de-sac. Cul-de-sac, to my understanding, that's a cul-de-sac. To my understanding, that's like a French term. But obviously, cul, C-U-L-D-E-S-A-C, that's not how you spell anything else in English. Like cul will never be C-U-L other than cul-de-sac. But like coal, like the fucking little shit from the earth, like that's different. Like cool, like, you know what I mean? Anyways, Sophia doesn't understand that concept, so she doesn't understand that it's chicken parmesan. She calls it Parmesan chicken, but then she calls everything else like breast chicken, and then she'll say taco fish, and it's fucking hilarious. Cause it's fucking, it's not only fucking hilarious that she does it, it's fucking hilarious. Cause if you tell her like, yo, you said that wrong, she'll like just freak out in her head, and she's like, did I? And she won't believe you because she feels like she's right, or she'll say it and she's like, no, that was right. No, wait, it was wrong. Wait, was it right or was it wrong?
He fucks with my head. Like he'll. It's a long-lasting struggle. Anyways, point is, I want to get fat when we get there and just eat at a bunch of different places. Is the point? Like I want to get menudo from the bakery. So
have you had the new ramen place?
Yeah, that place was good.
You already went there, right? Yamaguchi. Yeah, you already went there.
Fucking fire. Yeah,
that shit was good. Anyways,
it was good.
No, so I want to get my hair cut because I don't have a barber out here, which I honestly don't care that much about having like a barber, like my barber, right? And I tried to hit up Brandome. That motherfucker didn't answer me. It's okay. But I don't have a barber, so I haven't cut my hair since like December or like January. So I want to cut my hair. I'm thinking of cutting it a new way. I kind of want to, but I'm kind of not sure about it. But maybe. Anyways,
the Timothy Chalamet one.
You're not supposed to say it. Anyways.
The Kylie Jenner.
Shut up.
Fuck.
Just shut up. Just stop fucking talking.
Okay.
So I need to get my hair cut. I want to go watch.
I actually also want to get my hair cut.
I want to get my hair cut. I want to go watch Thunderbolts and Lilo and Stitch.
And Thunderbolts.
But we have to watch Thunderbolts without Mom because she already watched it without us, so she's not welcome. Lilo and Stitch, Thunderbolts. I want to get my hair cut.
Thunderbolts.
I want to go to the fish taco place that they recently discovered. I also want to go. You know what I did? Oh my god, I'm such a cheap ass. I was craving. I was like over like Thursday, Friday. I was like, damn, I feel like having a steak. And Saturdays, I kind of eat regular food. So then I was like, yeah, I feel like getting a steak. Like maybe I could go to this place. Maybe I could try that place. Whatever. And then I was like, nah, I'm about to be back in town. I'll just go get steak with Mom. Like we'll just go to like Texas Roadhouse or West Texas or some shit like for lunch or something.
Bro, the Texas Roadhouse is not the same here. It's not the same. It doesn't taste the same.
Well, though they don't have Mexicans cooking. Anyways.
They have Mexicans cooking everywhere, okay?
Those are Minnesota Mexicans. like you.
Am I a Minnesota Mexican now?
Nah, but if you have kids, they will be. Oh, it's gonna be so weird.
Oh my god.
So I want to get a steak. I want to go to the fish taco place. I kind of want to go to Skinny's just because Skinny's is fucking good. And it's like, I feel like it's a staple in our family already. Skinny's is a barbecue place. If you're ever in El Paso, you should go to it. That's kind of it. Get my hair cut, watch the movies, go to the fish taco place, get a steak, maybe go to Skinny's. Oh, there was this other like cafe Mexican restaurant place that they had mentioned that I was like, yeah, let's go there.
I want to go to Keys Teriyaki and Sushi. That's my favorite sushi place in El Paso. Keys Teriyaki and Sushi.
The one over by Montwood or by El Dorado? We
Montwood,
went there. Yeah. We went there. Me, you, and Josh one time.
Yeah.
Anyways,
it's so yummy.
No, wait. The one that we went to with Josh, or the one that we meant just me and you?
Just me and you. The one we went to. Oh, the one we went to with Josh was good too.
No, it was close to the car wash that I used to work at, right? Like right by Montwood.
I don't know, but it was by the little girl.
Sophia doesn't know where shit is. Anyways, she only lived there her whole fucking life. She doesn't know where anything is.
I live here now, which means I've officially lived there my whole life.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's right there by Montwood.
Boom.
I have like a bunch of shit that I want to do that I'm like, hopefully we can do this. Hopefully we can do that. Hopefully we can get this done.
But then he forgets that I also have stuff that I want to do, and he's like,
no, I don't need to go with you.
How are we?
But then you know what's not on my list of shit that I need to do while I'm there?
My graduation.
Go to your graduation. I keep forgetting that's fucking.
That's kind of a key point. Just a little bit.
Anyway.
I'm so excited. My mom asked me what I want to like eat for like the party, and I asked for flautas, and I'm so fucking excited because she's making the flautas. She went to Juarez to like get the ingredients.
I saw a video of a chile relleno burrito the other day on Instagram, and I'm like, ooh, I haven't had one of those in a while, so I might want to get one of those too.
She went to Juarez to get the ingredients, and she's gonna roll up the flautas, and they're gonna be so good. She's gonna make fucking guac and sour cream. So excited.
She's not gonna make the sour cream.
She's not gonna make the sour cream, but she'll make the guac and she'll buy sour cream. I don't think I've had a chile relleno burrito before.
Never.
Like no, I don't think so. Like I've had it, but never in burrito form. You know what I loved? The zucchini. Like, you know how whenever mom would make that, she would also make like the zucchini one with that was so good. I forget how good zucchini is in general. Like, I forget that's something that I could add to like my diet or whatever. But every time I have it, I'm like,
this is good.
Yeah, like, anyways.
Yeah, zucchini is good.
Zucchini is good.
Anyway, I did a new meal prep. Wait, did you actually have something to say, or were you just saying
I do have something to say, but I could wait after your meal prep.
Okay, don't forget.
Fuck. I'll write it down. On my leg.
I did a new meal prep because I had used ChatGPT. I was like, yo, give me a meal plan and make it cheap. And they were like, okay, do this. And I was like, okay. And then it told me to eat chicken breast and sweet potatoes. And I kept trying to find like efficient ways to cook them. Because that's my least favorite thing about meal prep is how fucking long it takes. So then I have a tendency to try and make things that don't take long or don't take a lot of effort. And so then I kept making like cubed up little chicken breasts with mashed sweet potatoes. And I kept failing to make that shit taste enjoyable. Good. And like I could have done more and put more shit into it and this and that or whatever. But after the second week, I was like, man, fuck this. Like, there are easier things to cook. There are other things that are easier to cook, easier to make taste good, and easier to eat. Because if you're trying to eat and you're just kind of trying to get it out of the way, like, you don't want to be there, like, fucking cutting up each individual piece. Like, you just want to, like, just eat it, right? So I switched the sweet potatoes for russet potatoes. By the way, sweet potatoes are way more expensive than regular-ass russet potatoes. It's ridiculous. I believe it. And then I switched the chicken breast for ground beef. And then I put an onion in there, and I put mushrooms in there, and I put frozen mixed vegetables in there, and I made like a little shepherd's pie sort of thing, meal prep thing, and I'm so excited for it because I was actually tasting the individual pieces. Like I tasted the mashed potatoes after I made them, and I actually got them to taste good. And then I was tasting the ground beef and shit with the onions and all that, and I got that shit to taste good. I put a little too much cayenne. It's hotter than I expected. It's hotter than I intended, but it's not bad. I know, bitch. So I'm so excited because it's right there and it's like ready to go.
I was gonna say, so like basically you got a new meal prep and then you changed it completely and like now you're having a new meal prep.
No, but I'm excited and it's a shepherd's pie. It like,
does sound good to be
no,
fair.
But I did it wrong. I put the potatoes on the bottom. I think the potatoes are supposed to be on the top, but it's okay.
I don't know.
It's gonna be good.
Bruh, I go through phases where like I can eat the same thing for like 3 months straight and then I'm like, okay, I'm actually like really tired of this, and then like I'll get it.
You never want to eat it again? Oh.
And I never want to eat it again until eventually like I do want to eat it again, you know? And you know what just recently came back, which I'm glad because it was such an easy meal prep? Shrimp and cucumber. Like I had made some the other day. I made some last week, like for my meal prep.
That is the other day.
And I was like eating it like at work and I was like, ah damn, like that's so good. Like, you know what I mean? I was like, I forgot how good this is, you know? But yeah. And then I used the shrimp. Okay. I have the shrimp.
How did you start? You started tripping over nothing. Like nobody even said anything. No.
I got nervous. Anyways, I had the shrimp and then I had like my nonstick pan and I put like I have like a vegetable spray. And I sprayed it and then I put the shrimp in. Oh no. I sprayed it and then I put cut up garlic in there, mixed it around till they started getting like smelly, and then I put the shrimp in there, and then I mix that around, and then on the shrimp I put lemon pepper, onion powder, and paprika, and it was so good. And then I squeezed a lemon in there, and then I put like a little bit of butter in there, and I mix that shit. So good. So good. And then I cut up the cucumber and I ate it like that, Why are you laughing so much? It's not that funny.
There are certain things, I think I find them amusing, but they're not necessarily funny. That things that you do. Because Sophia, like, I don't know how, but she has no regard for, like, formality, people. I guess. Right?
Oh, alarm.
So, like, if you'll notice, she was like, I cut up garlic and I put it in there and kind of like mixed it around until it was like smelly, right? The thing is like technique wise, you're right. It is a thing to where you add whatever and you saute it until fragrant, right? Until you can smell it.
See? Yeah.
But it's so funny to me how you're one step away, one fucking word away from saying it properly and doing it properly. But no, as long as you're just doing it properly, you don't give a fuck how you say it or how you think about it.
It's
or
doing
like
it properly.
how you communicate
like,
it. You're just like, throw it in there until smelly. Like,
it works.
It's just one word. If you just, and I was mixing it until fragrant, and then blah, 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 and you just continue. You know what I mean? Like, it's
whatever.
But that's the formality. You see what I'm talking about? Where it's like, and the thing that's funny to me is that, like, this is across the board. This is with all sorts of shit. Like, I bet if you talked about baking sourdough right now, you'd be like you would be like, so right before you put it into the oven, right? You put it on the thing, and then you shape it, and then you just like cut that bitch up instead of being like, and then you score it. Instead of the formality of saying score, you'll be like, just like slit that bitch's wrist,
but
you know what I mean? Like,
I was a bit
no, but that's the type of shit you'll say. Like,
I would never.
Sophia, here's the thing. The thing is, this is what makes it funnier. This is what makes it funnier to me.
It was cool, but
shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Since you've been gone. No, here's the thing. This is what's also funny to me. Sophia, and you might disagree with this, but I stand by it.
And I might disagree.
If Sophia phrases it informally, she doesn't phrase it with the intent of being clever. She just phrases it how it makes sense to her.
Yeah.
Right? So when she says...
Who doesn't do that?
No, I don't do that. If I'm going to intentionally misphrase something, I'm going to do it because it's more clever to phrase it the way I'm phrasing it, and then it's funny, and then it makes me laugh.
What a fucking try-hard.
I'm making myself laugh, whatever. So she doesn't say smelly because smelly is a funny yet accurate description. She says smelly because in her brain, it's smelly. Or like, if she scores the bread, scores the formal phrasing, she doesn't say cut or she doesn't say slit it because it's funny. She's just like, no, yeah, that's what you're doing. Like, you know what I mean? That's what makes it funny to me too.
Anyways,
she's not amused, but
guys, I shaved my legs yesterday because I went swimming.
That is not news, Sophia.
Guys, I shaved my legs yesterday because I went swimming. And shaving your legs is so hard. Like, it's so hard. Because, listen, hear me out. I always miss a spot.
Isn't it the same spot?
No, it's not always the same spot. Well, it used to be, but then I started paying extra attention to that spot, and it's not anymore.
And you fucking
fucking. But the thing is, okay, like, look. Let's say I was shaving my hand. I go here, 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 and then I do it again the other way. And I make sure I'm getting all coverage on the skin. But like, I always miss a spot. And before, I used to think, okay, maybe it's because like when I'm in the shower, the curtain's closed, the light's like not better. So this time, I was like, it's okay. I'll like open the curtain like halfway, and I'll move the little water thing like down so it's not like splashing all out. You know what I mean? And so I could put my leg out like in the light so I could see what I'm doing. You know what I mean? But I still missed the spot. And I didn't realize it yesterday, but I realized it today. And it's on my knee. I don't even know if you can see it. But it's right. There's hairs right there. Right there. You see that? You fucking see that? But I missed the spot. It sucks. Life's hard.
So fucking stupid. Also, you see how she was like, maybe because I'm in the shower and the light's not better. Instead of saying the lighting's bad.
Whatever.
It's so funny. It's so funny to me. Anyways, yesterday, Sophia's a fucking asshole. There's I know Sophia's an asshole.
Nuh-uh.
Sophia keeps making plans with her friends. I'm gonna expose you.
Oh yeah.
Sophia keeps making plans with her friends and then regrets having made the plans when the plans come up. So like Tuesday, Wednesday, her friend will be like, let's go swimming on Saturday. And Sophia's like, oh my God, yeah, let's.
Period.
And then Saturday comes around and Sophia's like,
I'm
oh,
like,
I don't want to go.
My legs.
Well, I wasn't going to say that part yet. I was going to tell the story.
Oh.
She's like, I don't want to go. And then she was telling me yesterday, she was like, oh, I made plans, but I don't want to go. And I'm like, you fucking stupid asshole. You actually have plans and actually have people who want to hang out with you. And you're like, I don't want to go. Why did you say yes in the first place? And she was like, because I wanted to go because we're going to go swimming, but I don't want to shave my legs. And I'm like, that's such a lazy fucking reason. And then
so hard.
And then she was like, you don't have to shave your legs. You don't know, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, motherfucker, don't act like you haven't shaved them. Like you haven't let them grow out for the last year and a half. Like, don't act like this is such a fucking common occurrence. You got to do it once. Chill the fuck out. Anyways,
and that's why it makes it harder.
Apparently, she's bad at it.
I am.
But just so you know, Sophia's friends, she doesn't want to hang out with you.
No, this is
just
the thing.
for simple, stupid shit like having to shave her legs. That's more important than hanging out with you.
Listen. This happens kind of frequently. I'm sure there's like a reason psychologically behind it, but like I don't know it. Whenever I make plans, like I'm hanging out with a person, I'm like, ooh, the vibes are there. This is fun. I want to hang out. What's up, Cyrus? Anyway,
go away, Cyrus.
Like, I want to hang out with you more. This is cool, right? But then, like the weekend comes, and then I'm like, oh, I'm just chilling, and like, Cyrus. I'm like, I'm just chilling, and like this, and that, and then like I just get so lazy, and I'm like, I don't want to go, but like I said, I would go. And don't be a fucking dick, like go. And then I'll go, and I'm like, the vibes are there. This is cool. I'm so glad I met you.
I fucking hate you.
But always before we actually like go and do whatever, I'm just like, why did I say yes? You know what I mean? It happens all the time. I don't know why.
I don't know. I think we're both on opposite ends of the spectrum. Because like, if I have plans to do something, I'm so excited. Like,
and then you get there and you get like, oh no, or what?
No, I'm just okay. Well, no, okay. I know I said we're on the opposite end there, but no, that's not part of what I meant. No, I'm just looking forward to it. I'm just like, yeah, like I'm gonna do this on this day, and then that day comes and I'm like, we're doing this today, and then like it gets closer and I'm like, I need to get ready. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fucking asshole.
I know. It was really fun. We played mermaids. Apparently, I suck.
Hold on.
I'm doing a handstand.
That's what I was gonna say. How do you play mermaids? Like, what constitutes playing mermaids?
I was an octopus.
What? Oh no, I was gonna make a joke. But then I'm like, no, that's gross. Cause you were saying we were playing mermaids, and I was like, what constitutes playing mermaids? Is that just like seducing men while you're in the pool? And then I'm like, no, I don't want to say that. It's my sister. You know what I mean? But I was thinking like siren, like sort of like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I could if I wanted to, but there were no men, thankfully.
Liar.
Anyways, there wasn't any.
No, you wouldn't.
If I wanted to, I could.
Like that. Nah, but you wouldn't.
I could.
Nah, but you wouldn't. We don't have to. I don't know why we're arguing this. Anyways, how do you play mermaids?
She was the king of the ocean, and now is her subject an octopus. And then
neither of those are mermaids.
She was a mermaid. You know what I mean? Fucking don't let gender confine you or whatever. I don't know. Nah, listen. And we were just swimming, and then like every now and then we'd remember we're playing mermaids, and then we would like in the pool, like just like whoosh, and like die. And it was just funny.
Just like flop around like a dolphin or what? Like
yeah, like all stupid. Just like
where? Your
the
pool?
one in my apartment complex.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is it indoors?
Yeah, it was fun, and there was no one there, which was nice. And then the thing is, where the pool is, because I have an indoor pool, right? But it's right next to the gym. And the gym, there's just windows, so you can see in the gym, and you can see from the gym into the pool.
Yeah, that's how the apartments in Phoenix were.
They have like one of the exercise machines is like The one where like you put your feet in it, and then there's like the handles, and then you go like this, and then your feet go like this.
It's facing the pool?
Whoosh, whoosh, and it's facing the pool. And I was like, but like it's like right fucking there. Because the one at your gym in Phoenix, like it was a little off to the side, but you could see, like, if you like turn this way, you could see the pool. You know what I mean? Like, no, this one's like straight fucking like face on, you know? And I was like, imagine just like you're trying to get a workout
and you're like, focused,
buff,
and you're like hustling,
and then you see these two fucking
grown
idiots
ass
like
women playing mermaids.
Yeah,
That's
it was fun. Yeah.
Anyway.
But it was fun. I was like, damn, I need to go to the pool more often. Like, it was just fun. Like, you know?
Yeah.
I forget how much I like swimming, too. Here's the thing. We started off friends. Okay. But, yeah, that's all my things.
Yeah.
Since you've been gone. Also, Cyrus is straight up chilling with me.
Let's see, Cyrus. Have you told the story about him running away from you and abandoning you?
Oh my god, this fucking bitch. Listen, I have a harness and a leash, right, for Cyrus.
For Cyrus.
And not for me. Right.
Not funny. Why are we doing this? Anyways.
It's fucking hilarious. Anyways.
No, that's not.
Sorry, I said a type B joke with the type A.
With type A.
Yeah. Anyways. And I was like, you know what? Like, I eventually want to take Cyrus out, like, on walks. Like, when I go walking, like, he'd enjoy it. He likes grass, you know?
Does he?
And so, he does, yeah.
How do you know? Because
we used to have grass in our backyard, and he fucking loved that shit. Anyways, I have a patio, right? And I was like, I'll put him in, like, his harness and, like, the leash, and I'll just tie it to, like, one of the poles. And we could chill out on the patio. Like, I'm taking off the Christmas lights. Don't judge me. I know it's already like the end of May. But I was taking off the Christmas lights in my patio, and I was like, we could just like chillax. You know what I mean? Like, he could like sniff around and whatever. But then, like, immediately after I put him like there, he climbed between the bars and like went like outside the patio to like sniff the grass there. And I was like, I should have seen that coming. Whatever. He's like not like running away. And then I was like, okay, I'm going back inside to like get something, and I was like, but I don't trust Cyrus there because I can't like just check real quick to make sure he's still there, because you know what I mean, that he didn't like slip out or he didn't leave, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So then I started trying to like tug the thing, and he was like, no, and then he fucking split his head through his stupid fucking harness, and then I was like, Cyrus, and then he just like looked at me like, and I was like, come here, and he was like, no, no, you get to see once, and then I was like, I got it. He's such a big back. I'll just get his bowl and then put some food in there and be like, Cyrus, like, you want some food, some nom nom, you know? And then I went and I started shaking it. I was like, Cyrus. And I fucking swear, he looked at me and the food, turned around, looked at like the rest of the open grass, looked back at me, and then fucking went around to the open grass and like started walking like the other way. It was all like, and then I was like, this mother. And I live on the first floor, right? And so I contemplated like jumping like over off the patio, like over the porch. Oh
yeah, the patio.
But like, yeah, but like the way the ground is, like I'm not flush completely with the floor. Like it dives down a little. And I was like, can I do this without hurting myself? And the answer wasn't immediately yes. It was a maybe, I think. And I was like, let's not do that. So then I had to fucking run out of my apartment, run off to the side entrance, run all the way around, and then like run to Cyrus, who was already like fucking 2 to 3 apartments down. And I was like, this motherfucker. And then I was like full on sprinting in my fucking pajamas going. And then like I saw him, I found him, and he like looked at me like, damn, you got here fast. Like literally he was like, oh, what the fuck? And I just grabbed him and snatched him up. And I was literally just holding it. Like sometimes I'll carry Cyrus like where like his stomach is laying over like here. And he's just kind of like flopping there, and I was like,
she just kind of like grabs him and just like you know how like if you just pick up a baby, you could just hold the baby and the baby's just there, like that.
Yeah,
it's like, well, just show. You can just show him.
Now he's chilling. I don't want to disturb him. Anyways, I just grabbed him, and I was like, this motherfucker. And then I was like talking shit. And I was like, you fucking motherfucker. And then I went back into my apartment. I threw him in. And I closed the door and stuff. And then I'm getting his food and I'm putting it back in his feeder. But then he starts meowing at me like, give me food. Like, hey, the food. I was like, nah, bitch, you make your choice. Fucking live with the consequences.
Like that.
Yeah. And then I was like all annoyed.
So funny.
He is. And then I was like all annoyed. And I was like, I need to chill the fuck out. Like, he's back in the apartment. It's fine. And shut the fuck out. But then he wouldn't stop meowing. And I was like, I'm going to go for a walk. And then I went for a walk around like my apartment complex. And then I came back and I was like, okay, we're chilling again. And then, yeah. But anyways.
Gross.
Yeah.
Anyway.
He's such a cutie boy.
He's not. Just kidding. No,
he's
not
the cutest, patootiest. I know he's not ugly. He's the cutest, patootiest of all.
No, for as far as cats go, he is cute. He's cute in the sense of like he's very like put together. You know what I mean? Like he doesn't have any sort of like abnormal or like curious sort of like patterns or spots or this or that. You know what I mean? Like he's very like clean cut. Like look, show his face.
He's such a handsome boy.
Show his face.
Okay, stop yelling at me.
The only thing that gets a little like
that fell. Oh, don't get scared. Okay.
The only thing that gets a little kind of is like his socks, because like they're different lengths and shit, and like they kind of like they're not necessarily just like full arm. Like it'll be his full paw, and then it kind of like becomes like a little strip, like that. Like, I mean,
he's so cute. I remember.
Oh, have you seen him? There's a picture where it's like some girl put on socks, but she put them on like all weird on her toes, and she was like, I just wanted us to be matching. And then she showed her cat's toes, and her cat's toes were like the two middle toes were white and the two outside ones were black. And the socks she had put on her feet, they were like that, where like the middle was white and the outside was black. It's funny. You know what Sophia did the other day? She insulted me. She was like, "Oh, I want to buy." She was like, "I want to buy Cyrus some cat toys because he doesn't have any toys." And then I was like, "Oh, so that fucking
I was trying to show you how I grab him, but he didn't want to be held in.
And I was like, "Oh, so that fucking 8-foot tall cat tree that I bought for him, that ain't shit,
not a toy.
Or what? Show him the fucking cat tree. Show him how big it is.
It's not a toy.
It has little things for him to play with.
Dumb fuck.
It's big as fuck. It's taller than Sophia. It's taller. It's
no.
Just kidding. It's like 6.5 feet, I think, or like 7.
It's cool. He does go on it, but like, it's not a toy. Like, I'm sorry. This is fucking.
You're not sorry.
He does like going on there though.
I believe you.
Chills on it. Well, that sounds like a you problem. I don't know.
No, it's not.
Yaha. I'm gonna make banana bread, guys. Look, my bananas are browning.
Ugh. Banana bread's good though. You know what? Actually, I was thinking of asking you recently. I keep sending Sophia shit to bake / cook. Like I'll see videos and it's like, oh, I baked this, and that, and then I send it to Sophia. And in my head, I'm like, she's gonna make it, even though she doesn't. But I was gonna tell you, you should make banana bread because I like banana bread. But
I can make banana bread when we're back.
No, I'll not contribute to your farming. Your travel farming.
Okay,
thing,
I'll make banana bread and I won't let you have any then.
No. If you're gonna make it, then let me ask.
Nope.
Don't make it for me. But if you already made it,
no, I'm gonna make it. I get there before Oscar, so I'm gonna make it the day I get there, and then I'm gonna make sure to show him, look, I made some, and then I'm gonna make sure to eat the whole fucking thing before he gets there.
Shouldn't be too hard for you. Anyways,
it won't be. I know.
It won't be.
That's it for today's episode, guys. Comment, like, and
stop snapping. What's the SpongeBob episode where he does that? Is there a specific SpongeBob episode where he does that, or is it just in my head?
Where he's like the detective, where he's and the Patty, he's like, hold on, like they forget to put the cheese. I think he's like, hey, you're like fucking with the gloves. Anyways, we'll see you next time. Bye. Bye. Oscar, wait, bye. Oscar, wait, bye. Oscar, wait, bye. Okay.
Real quick, right after we stopped recording, I saw something in the group chat. I think we should record to see Sophia's reaction. According to what Celeste sent to the group chat,
okay,
Mi Cabaña, which is the restaurant Sophia noted she wants to go visit while she's in town.
I love Mi Cabaña.
According to the picture she sent, it's permanently closed.
Permanently closed? Both locations? No.
There haven't been any follow-up questions. The one that she sent is the original one because it's on Horizon. She sent a picture of she sent a picture of a screenshot of Google Maps. She sent a screenshot of Google Maps and it says permanently closed. And then Mom sent an emoji like the shocked face, like, but then nobody said anything after that. So then there haven't been any follow-up questions of like, wait, for real? Is it actually closed? Or like,
bruh, I wanted my refried beans from there with my flautas for graduation. No, you're lying. I don't believe you. Are you serious?
No. Here's the thing. I don't know if it is in fact permanently closed nobody's followed up to the topic and really
Well, follow up.
Well, I can.
Text
We're
them.
recording. I can't.
Why are you making me record?
Because I want you to cry on camera.
I'm not gonna cry on camera. Fucking asshole.
Nah, you know what's fucked up too? Because I was about to say this before I saw this. I feel like I'm not as big of a fan of Mika Baña as you guys. Like,
I believe it.
Cause I feel like I'm just kind of like it's good, like cool, but like no part of me is like, oh, I have to go, or like if I
When
don't
you're
go,
there. I
no,
love
not at all.
the enchiladas montadas from there. They're so yummy.
Yeah, I don't like enchiladas.
And I like the beans from there. So much so that I wanted them catered for my graduation.
For real? You were gonna request that?
I already requested that.
Oh, it's permanently closed.
No.
I don't know.
What?
We need to find out.
Maybe it's only that one location. Maybe the other location's fine.
No, but when have we ever been to the second one?
I don't know, but
and do you expect that one to be good?
Well, why is it permanently closed? There's always people there when we go.
I don't know. Here's the thing. No, this is what we'll do. We will not find out more here and now. Tune in to next week's episode. By that time, we'll know what the fuck is up. And we'll let you guys know. Thank you. Hope you have a better day than Sophia is having.
That's so fucking rude.
Like, comment, subscribe. Goodbye.
Bye.